Welcome back then. Today we're going to do the season review and we'll get straight into it. Just be aware that obviously in the last episode after that FA Trophy final win, I had the announcement to say that I've got a bit of a budget, received 60k for the win against that. We got the medals. The fans thanked us. The board are delighted since 1987 was the last time they won, which actually was when I was born, so that's handy dandy. Crow was on form, so I praised him. 14k was shared amongst the team, and then I put in for an offer for Oliver Shenton, which was 14,000. And I thought, you know what, 14,000 for this, going up to the National League, I don't think is that bad of an offer. So, yeah, it was accepted. I put in the contract. I don't want to change it, but we'll get into it and we'll see eventually what it becomes. So, if we get into the club vision, they're looking for us. Play possession-based football, attacking football, develop players using the club's youth system, not sign players over 30, make the most of set pieces, to work within the wage budget on a 5-year plan, in progress, and Vanarama National to avoid relegation. So make the most of set pieces. I'll probably take that out if I can. Yeah, I'm okay with the rest of it, I think. Make the most of set plays. There we go, and confirm that. Sign in. Yep, okay, cool. Finish that. End of season meeting is obviously going to be to not get relegated, so we'll passionately say it's been a great season. You've all done brilliantly to get promoted. I'm going to give you the chance for no. Congratulations, no. You've all done superbly to achieve promotion this season, but you must understand that I will have to strengthen the squad if we are to avoid getting involved in a relegation battle. Well, yeah, that's why I'm asking you for me to sign some players so we don't get relegated. That seems a bit... Yeah, I don't... There we go. That's made him a bit more happier. Someone got injured. Oh, the injury report then. So, Mikio was out for 24% of the season. 5 weeks missed. Biggest one there. Dylan Kroos missed 16%. Moyo missed 10%. That's not too bad. Oliver Shenton down there with 1%. 5 days was his longest out. So, no doubt when we sign him, he will be out for a few months. Chances are. Okay then, so we'll come back when the season decides. Oh, hang on, here we go. Right then, so here's the end of season awards. Fans player of the season, we've got Austin Samuels, 64% of the vote, with Declan Weeks and Oliver Shenton taking up second and third place respectively. Signing of the season then was Harry Stansfield from Darlington for £158, though we don't want to sign a new deal, so chances of us keeping him are going to be slim. But once we've got into the end of the month, I'll have a look at that again, see if we can sign him, because he would be another great addition, especially if he's in a happier mood about it. Young player of the season then Dylan Crow. Goal of the season goes to Sami Nabi, and we'll have a quick look at the goal. When we was playing Spennymoor Town. Okay, so here's Naby now then. Oh, I assume he's just going to run the whole thing alone. So he's running through the centre, a little bit slow, and he takes a shot straight outside the edge of the D. And, that put us 4-1 up, I'd assume, in the 93rd minute. Okay. So a lot of our shots actually came from outside the edge there. Stats then. Top goal scorer was Austin Samuels with 29 goals. Average rating, Dylan Crow with 7.4. Most assists, we've got Austin Samuels, James Dutton and Dylan Crowe all on at 11 assists. Best pass completion is going to be Will Mannion, obviously from the keeper, because it was a distributed centre-backs kind of instruction. Most player of the match awards is Austin Samuels with 10 player of the match, man of the match awards, and most yellow cards Oliver Shenton. Shows he's got a bit of passion. Team of the season then, we've got Will Mannion in goal, James Dutton on the left, Lowe and Williams in the middle, Dylan Crowe on the right, with Declan Weeks at the base of midfield, Samir on the left-hand side of that midfield, and Shenton on the right, oddly enough. Normally, I've been playing them the opposite way around to that. Shenton on the left, Naby on the right. Ed Williams, Pearson and Samuels making up the attacking three there. In terms of season review then, we won the FA Trophy and somehow managed to win the National League North. Average attendance of 2,000, 25 players total used, which is joint second highest in Vanarama National North. Match of the season was a 2-1 win against Chester, and a moment to forget was when we lost 2-0 to Kings Lynn early in the season, I believe. That's what we've got going on, as we've just seen. Alright then, so the squad dynamics update. We've got Keith Lowe as a team leader. Highly influential players, we've got Chambers, Ed Williams, Tom Palmer, Shenton and Will Mannion. And then influential players, we've got Declan Weeks, Ryan Johnson and Austin Samuels, and the remainder of the squad fitting under other players. We've just done the end of season team meeting, so we'll just skip on and I'll come back and let you know if there's any important news to report on. Right, welcome back. It's only been about 30 seconds, but the board have agreed to upgrade the youth facilities. Initial costs indicate that the planned work's going to cost about 80 grand. It's going to take around 7 months to complete. Austin Samuels has broke the goal scoring record with 29 goals this season. Pro creates a new record with the 11 assists. Samuels sets the record for most player man of the match awards. Mannion sets new clean sheet record. This guy, 28 clean sheets. This guy was just way too good for our level. Way too good. I don't know what time when his contract's up, but I would love to sign this guy next season. I've added all the loans that I had this season indefinitely as well. Adam Evans there, completing his National A licence. So he's now crap also. And we'll be back with any more news in the future. Alright, welcome back again. More news. Oliver Shenton is delighted to have agreed terms with us. He felt the chance of more playing time to be a considerable factor in his decision. The transfer is going to go through Friday the 5th of June. 23,500 will be deducted from the budget of 37,500. So most of our budget. Right then, on to the transfers then. So, third time of asking. Let's move on. Just quickly, on the staff, after being promoted, I just had a quick look over here and it says, we've got 4th best on the goalkeeper, 2nd best on the Vanarama goalkeeper there. Goalkeeper, but the rest of it we are still the best, and I haven't changed any of the staff, so that's always good, even on the old judging potentials and stuff like that and whatnot. Alright then, getting straight into the transfers. So just quickly, we are looking at bringing in Daniel Grimshaw from Man City's under-23s, who is currently 22. His stats look alright from what I can see there. And he has played some games in the Vanarama South, and he did all right there. So that's what my sort of thinking is there. The other one we're still looking at bringing in then is Adam George, who's 18 from Birmingham City. Sorry. His stats for finishing as a striker are 11 to 18. I'm not really interested in the rest of the stats because of that. His strength's all right as well by the looks of it. Career stats then, he's got Birmingham, he's got Bromsgrove Sporting, not even sure where that is. Only played one game, obviously got recalled after that. So hopefully he can add a bit of something. The rest of the transfers then. So Oliver Shenton played for us last season in the Vanarama National North. He was valued at 14,000, so I put a 14,000 bid in, and it was accepted by Stoke City. He's only 22 years old. He does have a contract release clause of 250,000 from higher division, and 150,000 if we get relegated. However, stats-wise, perfect. Current ability is 4.5 stars with 5-star potential. And it's just fantastic. I can't believe we actually managed to get him. He's a great Mazzala, and that's exactly what we're going to be looking at. Moving on to Lewis Lang, then he's 27, so he's a bit of experience, and he's got the stats exactly where I'd like them as a central defender. Then, so he's 2.5 current, and he's only got about 3-star potential himself. And he comes in from Darlington, who have also been promoted, but I got him on a free. In fact, the rest of these are actually on a free as well. And he's got some experience going back to Motherwell's in the Ladbrokes Scottish Premiership, and some loan experience over in Sky Bet League 2, which is perfect for us. Tom Price, then, he's a 20-year-old Welsh midfielder, comes in from Swansea, having played no games, and a nice little youngster. He's 3-star potential with 4.5-star potential ability. He's going to probably come in as our new ball-winning midfielder. He's got the stats in all the right places. Determination and work rate are absolutely fantastic, so I expect this guy to be developing pretty fast and pretty rapidly, and really, really sort of going places. Moving on to Fidel O'Rourke, then. He's an 18-year-old English striker who comes in from Liverpool, having played no games there, but not a problem. He's got stats where we like him. He's a poacher, which is probably where I'm going to play him on the left-hand side. We'll see. The left-hand side in two-man pairing. His acceleration, stamina, and natural fitness, pace, and all that are great. His leadership, his off-the-ball movement, and whatnot are great too. So that should be a good signing. Jaden Reed is Jaden Reed is a attacking midfielder who's 20 years old, English, with 3-star current ability and 5-star potential. He plays as a shadow striker, which gives us the extra attacking option should he need to come off the bench or even start if we feel like we can take the opponents on. And he's got the stats as well where it's needed. One to be desired would probably be long shots at 7, but that's not really too much of a problem. And we'll see how that fares up. Next, then, we've got Kevin Healy, who's a 20-year-old Irish central defender. His stats are perfect, exactly where we need them. Tackling, marking and heading. Decisions, determination, positioning are all fantastic, and his physicals are not too bad either. 3-star current ability with 4.5-star potential, and he comes in from West Brom. We have another West Brom player in Jonathan. No, not him. However, Jonathan Zaye is a central defender who will maybe go out on loan. I'm not sure yet. But his physicals are fantastic, and the rest of his technicals and mentals are not looking too bad for this sort of level. 3.5-star current ability with 5-star potential, and we'll see how he gets on. Also, as I said, from Tottenham. Alex Cole, then, is a 20-year-old English goalkeeper who comes in from Southampton, not having played a game, but it's not really the end of the world. We tried to get Will Mannion back on loan, but Wolves wouldn't have it because they were low on goalkeepers, so he looks like he's going to be playing in either the Championship or the Premiership. I'm not sure where they're at the minute. So yeah, here we are with Alex Cole. Like I say, I'm trying to get that lad in from Man City to see where we go, and it gives a bit of competition to each other there. As you see there, he can play sweeper keeper and just normal goalkeeper then. Next on the list is Sam Walding. This is the other guy from West Brom. He's not played a West Brom game, mind. However, he's a 20-year-old English central midfielder who gives the attacking option also. He's got 2.5-star current ability with 4.5-star potential. Physicals are okay. Strength and stamina are to be desired. His work rate is okay, and his main abilities, they are passing and first touch, is probably what I'm going to be relying on here. Moving on, we have Max Haygarth, who's an 18-year-old English central midfielder. Again, another attacking option, or a Mazzola on support. Stats everywhere where you'd like to see them. The only downside is probably stamina, but apart from that, he's not looking too bad at all. 4-star current ability, 5-star potential. He comes in from Man United, having not played a game. Standard sort of procedure at this point. Christian Saidi then. This guy will be going out on loan. He's an 18-year-old English striker who is 2.5 current ability and 4.5-star potential ability. As I say, there's nothing really there standing out for me, but he will probably be going out on loan. This guy comes in from Bournemouth, having again not played a game. Last but not least, then we have Mohamed Diaby, who's an 18-year-old Ivorian central defender. Potentially might go out on loan yet, I'm not sure. He comes in having not played a game also. But he's got stats in all the right places, and he may end up being a backup for a couple of the central defenders. We do have his composure's lacking, which is something I may actually sort out now. Additional focus is going to be as a central defender, down for defend rather than cover. Going back to his profile, then he has got the stats where it's needed: heading, marking, tackling. Although the brave, the composure and determination, work rate are not really what I wanted. I'll push that up, and hopefully we'll see something out of him. Again, 3-star current ability with 4.5-star potential. The guys that left then, Harry Stansfield went to Merthyr. I tried to keep him, but because I played him in that defensive midfielder role, he was not happy and he moved on. Ross Woodcock left as well. His physicals were great, and sadly we was not able to keep him. And Ryan Johnson also was not able to keep him. So that concludes the transfers, and our first games are going to be against Wrexham and Dover, and we'll see you in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next episode.